Ho, 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 ho. Crazy this morning. My good cyber buddy, Letitia. I'm going to try to do this right today and get her to play us out. Okay, ladies and gentlemen? Hey, it is Alladay Mobile Media, and we hope you are having a good morning. This is part 3 of the voter fraud series. And boy, oh boy, oh boy, information is pouring in. Please, as I said, the only way I can be successful is with your help. Keep the information coming, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. When I get done here, look, there's stuff from Project Veritas. There's stuff in here from people all over the country, from Philadelphia, from Detroit, from Arizona, from Las Vegas, Nevada, from parts of California, everywhere. There is voter fraud going on in this country. And I want to ask you a question, and I want you to let it sink in. Look at the photographs. Donald Trump was drawing 20, 30, 40,000 plus people to his rallies. Joe Biden didn't draw 5,000 people total across the country. He didn't come out of his basement, and he has admitted, as you will see in this clip coming up, you will see he admits to putting the most extensive voter fraud organization together. And he states, I don't need you to get me elected. I need you when I get elected. They telegraphed they were going to cheat 6 months ago. They telegraphed it a long time ago. And make no mistake, that's why they wanted this lockdown. I said it a year ago. I said it back in December when they were saying shut this country down. That rat bastard Fauci, Dr. Fauci, he is a rat. Pardon my language, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a little upset this morning. Just a skosh. I'm going to step aside and I'm going to play these video clips that have come in overnight showing voter fraud. When I come back, I will put in a clip. There will be information in the description of this video to print links. I haven't had enough coffee yet this morning. I'm only on halfway through my first cup. But that is how much information is coming in. When I say information overload, ladies and gentlemen, it is unreal. Just unbelievably unreal. With that, let me step aside. I will come back at the end and close this out. And I'll see if I do this right and get Letitia to close us out. I'll be back in a few minutes, ladies and gentlemen.
We have put together, I think, the most extensive and inclusive voter fraud organization in the history of American politics. Folks, we got a lot of work to do. I don't only need you to get me elected, I need you once I'm elected.
So I'm making this video. This morning I had watched the press conference that took place in Las Vegas over, you know, the ballot fraud. And I thought, my grandmother passed away in September. I wonder if I should look hers up and see if it shows up. So I went to Ballot Tracks and pulled up her information or placed her information in, and lo and behold, it shows up that she voted in the general election, and thanks her for her vote. And she died early September. My family's still going through a grieving process, and I was taken back, and my grandfather was taken back, my mom. You know, it's, you don't expect this. You don't expect this. So I'm going to flip this around and show you that she indeed, well, she didn't, but somebody voted using her identity in the Nevada general election. So down here, in the gray down at the bottom, it shows ballot outbound that it had been sent to her, and right underneath it, it says ballot received. And that's my grandmother.
Okay, so this is Fox News. Now look at Michigan. We're in this heated debate about Michigan right now. Joe Biden is purportedly in the lead with 2,684,200 votes, and Trump at 2,617,062 votes. But when you go to the Secretary of State official website of the Michigan government, look at this. That's Trump in red, 52.3%, 2,010,030 votes. Biden has 1,773,404 votes. So what the heck is going on over there, Michigan? All of the official media channels are saying that Biden has got Michigan, it's his, but clearly it's not. So when you guys are looking up election results and stuff, go to the official Secretary of State, the SOS website for that particular state. Don't look at the media, because obviously...
Okay, so let's go to the videos. This is in Detroit. These are the ballots, but all these ballots for Santa Claus. Oh yeah, I know that spot.
So these are pretty raw.
Yeah, these are pretty raw. So how long are these videos?
This one's 3 minutes.
3 minutes,
Kinda
okay.
scoots
So let's
through.
right here. Okay, all right. So let's look at this. So so right here for people who are watching. Again, we're just getting this. These are people bringing them in coolers. There's no one around.
That looks like a radio.
That does not look like a bustling ballot counting operation. Wow. That looks
in the
like
dark.
That looks like the kind of place where Hunter Biden would find his next fix.
And one of the things is there's, certainly a lot to be happening. Wayne County has a lot of votes, but it's the dead of night. Yeah. The polls have been closed for hours and hours. Where are these
And they were supposed to stop counting. That's what they said on air.
Right. And what are they doing at this particular moment that they need these type of containers at this particular time?
Wow. Okay. Let's keep fast forward. What was that voice that I just heard?
There's a white van.
Oh, it's someone
narrating.
And this little cart thing. See?
Wow.
Just getting something out of there.
There's just one guy. Yeah. And he's not even wearing a tie.
So the person who's going to be logging in, her name is Kelly S., and she's a licensed attorney here in Texas, again, up in the Detroit area, who monitoring with some other groups that are part of the Attorneys for Trump organization. They're just there monitoring, making sure that things get done correctly.
It's a wagon.
And you're going to see wagons and
That's
other
a wheel-wed wagon.
Strange implements. So this is either a horror movie or something worse.
Wow. You wouldn't be able to trust that just because some ballots could fly off the back. That's a guy in a WrestleMania T-shirt with a KB Toys wagon.
Wow. So he's
I was
bringing
joking
these.
about the radio flyer.
No, but yeah, you're
That's
right.
actually
And that's
a
the
radio
radio flyer.
He got the nice
That's
brand.
on brand.
Yeah, the good thing, yeah, it's that's name brand.
Good for him.
Wow.
They spent the extra $20.
So think of the different points here where there's no security. There's no security. First off, we have no idea how these things got into the van. There's no one there right now escorting him from the van. There's no one meeting him as he brings it into there. Like you would think that there should be a human conveyor belt of people. It should look like American Gangster when they're all cutting the cocaine naked, so that you're sure they don't have anything in their pockets. And this guy's just walking in. There isn't any kind of official there for hundreds of yards.
Goodness.
He's just bringing in a wagon right there.
Yeah, where can I find a handful of them?
I don't know, man. Hey, I'm almost finished with the boxes today.
All right, brother.
Hey, not a problem, man. I'm gonna see if I can get you some like a little nice little handful. What's your unit number?
You're gonna get a handful?
What's your unit number?
322. You gonna get a handful?
I'll probably I don't know, maybe. If it's in there, I ain't do it.
And you'll put some in there for me.
I might, man.
All right,
Let's
brother.
See what I can do.
A postal worker in Nevada offered our undercover journalist a handful of ballots that was sent to the wrong address. This is another example of USPS voter fraud.
Project Veritas have posted a story in the last couple of hours that alleges some cases of voter fraud in Michigan. Have a look and make up your own mind.
So 8 p.m. Election Day, November 3rd, the Court of Appeals ruled ballots have to be received by that time. And what were you told?
To separate them today so they can mark them with yesterday's date.
Some of us got some extra ballots and stuff. How many of those you getting lately? People with extra ballots are undeliverable or whatever.
It's been quite a few.
Quite a few?
You know, people are sending based off their old address. So, yeah, it's been quite a few.
Well, if it wasn't me, though, hypothetically, though, it could be done.
I can't say nothing because I don't know. I'm just a delivery.
All right. But there's a lot of them out there like that, though, right?
Yeah, there are.
Where's the most of them at then? If we were hypothetically...
A handful?
Yeah, where can I find a handful of them?
I don't know, man. Hey, I'm almost finished with the boxes today.
All right, brother.
Hey, not a problem, man. I'm gonna see if I can get you some like a little nice little handful. What's your unit number?
You're gonna get a handful?
What's your unit number?
322. You gonna get a handful?
I'll probably I don't know, maybe. If it's in there, I ain't do it.
And you'll put some in there for me.
I might, man.
All right, brother.
See what I can do.
Well, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, excuse me, little bit of madness everywhere in the country. I don't know if any of you caught Scott Pressler yesterday. The persistence he is on Twitter. Unfortunately, he hasn't been censored like they're censoring Donald Trump already. They're threatening, after January, we're throwing you out, we're doing this, we're arresting you. You can see the bozo that said, Donald Trump, you're not getting arrested, but just badness is going on. And let's put things in perspective for just a minute. If everything was above board, they wouldn't be boarding windows up. They would be honoring court orders. They would be allowing the people in the voting places to check on things. And what we see going on would not be going on. This is voter fraud. It is steal the election, whatever phrase you want to call it. It is illegal. It is not right. It is not what America is about. For those of you who follow me, you know I'm an ex-felon. And you know I bleed red, white, and blue. I am an American who happens to be a Portuguese. And damn it, what I'm seeing going on is against our Constitution. It is against everything thing America stands for, while these bozos are trying to get you to believe that's what America stands for. This is not socialism. America wasn't based on socialism. America was based on an exchange of ideas, being able to share, come together, and communicate. Look what Scott Presler did yesterday in Philadelphia. There was anti-Trump people, the Antifa people, the BLM people were there. They were against what he was doing, and the police came and said, hey, you guys have to step aside because they have a permit. And Scott Presler said, hey, okay, they get to speak too. I got to speak. Now it's their turn to speak. He stepped aside and let them speak. That's America, ladies and gentlemen. That's America. Ladies and gentlemen, as I said, what can we do? What we can do, federal law and the Constitution allocates that state legislatures can step in. Get on the phones. Go stand in front of the legislature's office and say, hey, look, do your job. You represent me. Stop the voter fraud. Governors do not make law. I'll repeat that. Governors do not make law. They are part of the executive branch that enforces the law. They don't get to mandate and order you around. That is a despotic dictator who is doing that. Vote him out of office. You'll see stuff in the thing. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, as I said, if you would like the stills, because there's a lot of information on these stills, and I don't know if you're going to be, if you can read them, if you can blow them up, if you're looking on a handheld device, maybe you can't read all the writing on some of these stills that are in my podcast. I'll set a page up on AladayMobileMedia.com, AladayMobileMedia.com. That is ALADAY. mobilemedia.com. I will set a page up. I'll call it Stills. I'll put a little form on there. I will email them to you. I'll send them to you. Yeah, there's no charge, no nothing. Just go on there and fill the form out, and I'll get them to you. Any stills, any production I do, if you want the stills, let me know, and I will get them to you. Like I said, I'll have a page up later on this afternoon after I process this and get it published here this morning. It is 7:38 a.m. Central Standard Time, and I don't know what happened here, but there we go. Letitia will sing us out as I close this out. It is Aladay Mobile Media, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're having a great day. Again, election fraud is everywhere, and it is crazy. It is crazy. Thank you to Letitia. Thank you to Project Veritas. Let me grab your posts and stuff. Everybody in social media that has allowed me to use their clips. Again, you saw stuff from Philadelphia. You saw stuff from Detroit, Michigan. Oh, by the way, Chris Salcido updated one of those clips in one of my previous videos. The wagons being hauled into one of the buildings. Chris Salcido said a news station got a hold of him and claimed, we don't know for sure, it hasn't been verified, but that was one of their technicians hauling television equipment into the building for voter registration. I don't know. Just me. Maybe I misunderstood, but that just sounds crazy. For Aladay Mobile Media, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a great day, and let's all be safe out there, huh?